Hello class, this is my week 4 presentation and this is my audience. I'm going to go ahead and start. Let's see. Have you ever wanted to play a game that satisfies your love for slicing things to pieces, has great RPG elements, and super challenging puzzles? Well, look no further, because I present to you The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword was a 2011 Nintendo release, exclusively on the Nintendo Wii console. You follow a young boy named Link through his adventures in Hyrule to stop the evil Girahim. Now, for many people born in the 90s, you'll probably remember Link from Nintendo classics such as The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. While I've played every game since the release of Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword was definitely my favorite out of the bunch. Now, this game features challenging puzzles, simple but effective gameplay mechanics, and a high overall replayability value. Moving back to my first main point, is challenging puzzles. Zelda's base is a platforming dungeon RPG type game. You mostly go through three dungeons of the first half of every game, trying to salvage 3 pieces of, depending on the game, it could be a mask, it could be 3 pieces of, or 3 stones that would help you open a door. It's usually 3 pieces at the beginning. To get to those pieces, you have to go through an entire dungeon full of puzzles and bosses. Puzzles, each more difficult than the next. And after you get the first 3 pieces, you almost always have to go look for 7 other pieces. It's core gameplay of the Zelda franchise. Now, the game goes through different iterations of the same person. So every Link you play as is not the same as the last one, but he harbors almost the same soul, I guess, and his descendants are just performing the same tasks over and over again, which is save the princess and defeat the evil, menacing person. So as you go through this, you're being challenged every step of the way, and it's all puzzles. The game is very intellectually based. And moving back into its mechanics, the gameplay mechanics of this game are very retro feeling. It feels just like you're playing a game on your old Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64. But that's because this is where the game originated, and it still sticks core to that. Even with the new motion controls implemented in this game, which requires you to shake the Wii remote like if you're swinging a sword, you still have your A button to roll, you still move with your analog stick, and you still have the basic platformer layout, I guess. Alright, main point number 3, high replayability value. I've played through the game 3 or 4 times without getting bored, and the game itself comes with a hero mode feature, which every time you beat the game, you can go back and beat it on a more harder difficulty, where hero mode doesn't allow you to heal. There are no random items that help you heal, and all the bosses are pretty much twice as strong. So the game gets a lot more challenging that way, and they really played off of people wanting to replay their game. I've replayed almost every Zelda game several times. They're very fun. The puzzles never get old. You even end up forgetting some of them, so you have to resolve them. And that's pretty much it. In conclusion, The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword is an amazing game. Features a lot of puzzles, a lot of fun gameplay mechanics, and it has a super high replayability value. If you want a game that's going to keep you hooked and wanting more, go purchase The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword now for your Nintendo Wii console. Thank you. And this was my audience again. I had to do a few cuts because I kept messing up, but there again. And this is it. This is my week 4 presentation. Thank you.